Hey out there, I'm Rob Math with Korg USA, and I'd like to introduce you to the incredible new Pandora. This is the PX4D. This is designed for guitarists and bass players. Essentially what we've done is we've taken all the awesome features from the PX4 and the PX4B, which was originally for bass, and combined them. So you've got 25 different guitar and amp models. You've got a vast array of cabinet models. There's a total of 158 different types of effects in here. Everything from choruses to delays to compression to some really cool, unique features like pickup modeling, which will transform the sound of a single coil to a humbucker, to intelligent pitch shifting, virtual and feedback effects. So it's a really cool sounding unit. It's great for practicing. It's great for recording, or you could even use it for a live gig. Comes fully equipped with drum patterns in here. There's actually 100 different patterns, and each drum pattern actually gives you an accompanying bass line, which you can turn on or off, and you can specify the key. There's 100 preset programs and 100 user locations where you could write your own programs. And there's also a phrase trainer in here, which allows you to record up to 32 seconds. And what you can do is you can actually record your guitar or something from an auxiliary source and slow it down without changing the pitch. You can slow it down up to 50%. There's another great feature in here called the auxiliary pitch feature, and this allows you to plug, say, a CD player in here and tune the CD to your guitar without changing the tempo of the CD or the speed. So that's very cool. Let's say you want to jam along with like a Stevie Ray Vaughan CD or something that's tuned down a half step. You could just pitch it up a half step and it's not going to change the tempo. There's also another great feature for bass players called the bass canceller function, which will essentially cancel out bass frequencies so you can jam along with your favorite recordings. Let's check out some of the preset programs here. This one is called New Glory. This is a great high gain type of guitar distortion. Let's move on. Here's kind of like a Vox AC30 model with a little tremolo. Okay, another high gain. And one thing to mention is that the PX4D employs Korg's award-winning REMS modeling technology. So this is modeling you're only going to get from the Korg unit, so the sound tonality is something you're only going to find in the PX4D. Okay, let's get some other cool sounds here. How about like an auto wah type of sound? The cool thing about the auto wah is that it responds to your picking techniques. So if you pick a little harder, it's going to open. If you pick a little softer, it closes. So it's dynamic. Moving on, we've got some specialty effects in here, like synth style effects. Cool stuff. Some nice tremolo, clean sounds. And again, we've got 25 different amp models here, so we can really get anything from great cleans to high-gain distortion. To an acoustic simulator. Let's check out some other sounds. How about some, if you're into kind of a jazzy type of thing. Some high gain. Okay. So as mentioned, though, we've got some great presets in here. We've got 100 different drum patterns. And one of my favorite things is to use those drum patterns to jam along, to practice with, or to create a drum chain. You can chain up to 16 different drum patterns. So let's check out some of those rhythms we've got here. There's kind of a metal tone. Okay, how about something else here? We've got a nice fill. How about a 12-bar blues? And you notice here, I can adjust the key. Okay, now I'm in the key of C. I went from the key of E to the key of C just by using this dial. Let's go to the key of E, and let's go ahead and dial up. I have a bluesy sound here. Go to the blues patch. And the cool thing is, one thing to mention is that you've got real-time control of your effect parameters here, especially your gain, bass, treble, and volume have dedicated controls. So I can easily adjust my gain. Now if I go back to the rhythm here, what I want to do is I want to adjust the tempo. So I'm going to cursor over with this cursor in the right-hand corner a few times and just adjust the tempo. Okay, and I can also adjust the level here. Okay, let's go to more of a high gain sound. How about a wop? Well, what if we want to check out some other styles? How about country? Okay, speed it up just a little bit, and we'll go in the key of E. But what I want to do now is actually edit my guitar sound, show you how easy that is. I'm going to dial up a cool country sound. So if we go to, let's go back to that blues patch here, and use that as our, kind of as our template. Now on the front, I'm going to switch to my black 212 amp model. Okay. I can adjust my volume here, my treble, and my gain. Okay, sounds pretty twangy. Now, with the cursor, or the play button here, we just cursor over to our different effect sections or our effect pillars, and we go into the delay section, and we're going to turn it on by using the up arrow right there. We can adjust the level using that wheel, and I've got a dedicated tap button here, so I can tap my delay tempo.